up, guys? Welcome to CSM Sundays. We are in our Summer Psalm series, episode 4. Welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, we have a bunch of announcements for you before we get into this video. Our summer has been planned, it is jam-packed, and so the month of July, we already have dates set in stone, ready for you guys. Make sure you're checking your email because all that information will be sent to you over your email. You're not gonna wanna miss all the events we're doing this summer.
Yeah, so we've got all of our July dates out in the email, on social media, but we are really excited about our first big event that is going to be happening right here on the ball field, July 12th. It is our CSM Sundays live in-person extravaganza on the lawn, on the ballpark. If you build it, they will come under the lights, regathering, everyone back together.
Hashtag everything is content.
So make sure you have that date, July 12th, here on the ball field. We're going to have worship, fun, teaching, a chance to connect with each other. Bring your blanket, bring your lawn chair. We're gonna make sure that we're safely distanced, that we're gonna be safe, but also having fun.
Guys, we miss seeing your faces. This will be our first chance to get everybody together. Can't wait to see you there. Mark it on your calendar, July 12th. Can't wait to see you there.
That's right, we haven't seen you since quarantine started, so come out July 12th, bring all your friends. It's gonna be a great, great time to connect, to regather. We'll have some prizes to give out. It's gonna be a great time.
It's gonna be hype. Very excited for it. With all that being said, roll the intro.
Hey guys, it's Tyler here. I wanted to start off by asking you a question. What do you think of when I say the word shepherd? What kind of person or image pops in your mind? Do you think of an old guy with a scraggly beard? Do you think of one of these staves? Or maybe you think of the time that you, oh, look how cute you were, had to play a shepherd in the church nativity play. Whatever you think of, in Psalm 23, it says, "The Lord is my shepherd." Now when David writes in Psalm 23, "The Lord is my shepherd," he knows exactly what a shepherd would look like, act like, and what characteristics would go along with that. Because when he was young, before he was known as King David, before he fought Goliath, he was a shepherd boy. So when he writes, "The Lord is my shepherd," he knows what he's talking about. Because he lived as a shepherd for so long. And the funny thing I always think of when I hear, "The Lord is my shepherd," is I think of the flip side. If God is the shepherd, that makes me the sheep. And if someone asked me to name one of the coolest, smartest, most awesome animals on planet Earth, I don't think many of us would have a sheep on the top of our list.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But that's what we're kind of described as in this psalm. When we look at Psalm 23, we can see the attributes of God as David describes him as a shepherd. He's described as someone who provides, someone who's always with us and comforts us, someone who has to discipline us at times, and also someone that blesses us greatly. When we look at verse 1 and 2, we read, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters." You see the imagery of the shepherd providing for his sheep as they're able to eat and rest in the pastures. They're able to drink from the still waters. Sheep are so skittish sometimes that they won't even drink from a running stream. So the shepherd would have to block off the water with stones, so it would almost be like a little pool for them to drink out of. He cares for us. He provides. As we go on, we read, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." I love in this verse, verse 4, it says, "Even though I walk through the valley." Sometimes when I'm going through a hard time, or what we would call a valley in our lives, I want to get through it as soon as possible. I just think, can this just be over right now? But David uses the word walk. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Walking is a process. It's not running, not sprinting through it. It's walking. The process of going through hard times or going through trials. But what do we see here? We see that you are with me. God is with us. He comforts us. He leads us in that time. We also see that he disciplines as well. He mentions the rod and your staff, they comfort me. Now the shepherd, the reason they have the hooks on the ends of their staffs is if a sheep was going off the path, they'd be able to put it around their neck and yank them back on. Or with their rod, they could kind of smack them to get back on the road. God has to discipline us sometimes. We see that here as well. The last two verses, 5 and 6, we see God blessing us. "You prepare a table before me," it says in verse 5. "My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever." I love that. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord. I will live with him. He's right there beside me. He blesses me. My cup overflows. I love Psalm 23 as we see God as the shepherd. We see that love and care. We see that discipline. We see that personal relationship. The Lord is my shepherd, it says. We see that even when we walk through the valleys, God is with us. Now, I'm a musician, as you know, so I love music. And I wanted to play a song for you that was actually written by John Foreman, who is the lead singer of a band called Switchfoot. On one of his solo records, he wrote a song called House of God Forever. And the lyrics come straight from Psalm 23, and they've stuck with me throughout my life. So as you listen to this song off of this psalm, I want you to think of God as your shepherd. How has he provided for you? How has he led you, comforted you during this time that we can definitely say feels like a valley? How has he had to discipline you to get you back on the path that he wants you on? How has he blessed you in your life? Maybe even in the midst of the trials. God is my shepherd. I shall not want. So here's the song, House of God Forever by John Foreman. Just let these words soak over you, and hopefully this song will just help you think of Psalm 23 for the rest of the day, maybe the rest of the week, or maybe for years to come, like me.
guys have spent a lot of time with us on these videos in the last couple weeks, so we want to see what you've picked up on.
To impersonate Eric and Alex.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to CSM Sunday. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video for this week's challenge. I don't know how to greet people anymore. Last week's video got 70 likes, guys. Don't get it to 100 likes. Hashtag don't save the stash.
This week we're talking about ranch. I hate ranch. We didn't have ranch in South Africa. It's CSM game time. We need 3 people. Mira, Will, and oh yeah, we need that David Browers. Come on up here. So for today's video, I have a bunch of fish. I'm going to be getting them, and you have to catch them! So we're here at Oregon Dairy, and we got, oh no. Eric! Sorry! So we're here at Oregon Dairy, and if y'all come, we'll pay for your ice cream. You guys want some ice cream?
Yeah! Give me that.
She gon' go on the sound of my waist off, while she gripping on my pants off.
Did I really just forget that melody? When I popped off, then your girl gave me just a little. Yeah, this is what the. Hold up.
Guys, this week's challenge is a hide and seek challenge.
So we're going to be hiding some sweet CSM retro shirts as well as an Amazon gift card around the Calvary Church property, and we're going to give you a couple clues on where to find them.
So follow the hints and see if you can be one of the lucky winners.
Most important though, film yourself finding it, or even if you don't find it, we would love to see you film it and see how disappointed you can get. But no vandalism is required. You might have to do a little bit of looking, but yeah, have fun finding some free shirts and a gift card.
Good luck.
One per person. This hiding place rocks.
Only the ballers will find this one.
Gotta hit a dinger to find this one.
This one is somewhere in the parking lot. It could be here or here, or here, or here, or here. Yeah, I don't really know where it is. It's somewhere over there. Good luck.
Last but not least, we have a $20 gift card to Amazon.
This is $20 in a submergible pack with a buoy. Look for the buoy. You might have to swim out. Maybe you can fish it if you're good enough. 20 bucks to Amazon if you can be the first one to get it.
Right here in the church pond. Here we go.
Right there is a $20 gift card to the first person who can pull it out of the pond. Guys, just remember, there is no need to vandalize anything, no climbing on anything. Everything is in plain view or within your grasp. So make sure you're not destroying anything around the church so that we don't get in trouble.
And make sure you film yourself finding it or not finding it. Send those to us. We want to see it. We want to celebrate with you guys. And hey, we might even give out some clues if you bribe us.
We're willing to be bribed.
We're not above that. So
absolutely.
We're excited to see you guys try and find these things this week. Show us how you do.
Good luck. All right, guys, that is all the time that we have in this episode. You might have noticed that the mustache is still here, and that is because we did not hit 100 likes, so I'm just listening to the people. You guys are the ones that are telling me to keep it. I'm gonna keep growing it out. Christy is very disappointed in everyone. But hey, mustache is here to stay. We'll see if there's some other fun thing we can do at some point. Keep engaging with the content. We love you guys. See you next time. Peace.